Hello, hello, hello. I hope you can hear me now. I hope so. Yes, I'm audible. Okay, so we start again. Hey viewers, welcome to VL Astrology. Once again, I'm Vanita Lenka. I'm a Vedic astrologer. These are live sessions, and there are retrogrades also in the sky, so the glitches do happen. So if when you're doing this timestamp, I hope you can simply just redo the whole thing, starting from where this video is, the timestamp. So what exactly is happening this week is that, first of all, this is 48th week of the year 2025, and it starts from the 24th of November all the way till the 30th of November. And the key theme of this week is two retrograde grahas are going to be moving forward. Mercury as well as Saturn. And Venus is going to be changing signs and is going to be transiting through the Scorpio sign. So a very important phenomena when these retrogrades turn direct. Though this is a regular feature, every year Saturn turns retrograde direct. Mercury thrice in the year turns, or maybe sometimes 4 times, turns retrograde, turns direct. So these are all important events, though a regular feature in everyone's transit positions in the sky. So when it comes to the retrogrades, you must understand the key theme behind it, where it is turning retrograde. How is it forming a connection with your natal retrograde or direct planet? If at all it is retrograde, definitely it is an erratic movement. It has to have an impact on everyone, specifically if you are in the dasha of that planet also. You are in the dasha of Mercury, perfect. This is going to impact you. If this Mercury is weak in your chart, this Mercury retrograde will give you very good results. If you have a Saturn is retrograde in your natal chart. Do remember that it is an erratic movement. It is indicating that there is something attached to that particular zone where it is posited or seated. You have to complete something, some task. Your karma is attached to that particular zone. So when Saturn is retrograde in the Pisces sign, you must have felt that you have visited some retreats. You have taken care of yourself. You have learned something, some subject, upskilling yourself when Saturn was retrograde, related to your karma, that is your profession, your career. It must have given too much of knowledge to you also, because Saturn is in retrogression, inching backwards towards Aquarius sign. Maybe you excelled in AI, or maybe you started something which was closer to water body, ocean. Maybe your office or your place of work shifted from another terrain to another terrain. Maybe it was closer to the water body, because Saturn is a water sign. Saturn is water sign. In water sign means that your office or your workplace has to be closer in your natal chart. Has to be closer or surrounded by water. Some water body will be there. I've seen generally it is oceans. And in trying to this is, again, so many grahas are there. So when the planets are in trine to this Saturn, remember they are forming a conjunction in a way, because the element is the same. The element is the same. And the one which is very close to the degrees, because I've just done BNN course lecture yesterday. That is why I could not come online and do the readings for the weeklies. Generally, I do it on Saturday. So I did the lecture on BNN. And I took the chart of the current transit, that is when Saturn is retrograde in Pisces and Jupiter is retrograde in the Cancer sign. Do remember, when any retrogrades happen, as per the BNN Bhrigu Nandinadi, that the technique says that they will start giving the result of the previous house from wherever they are posited. But here there's a catch, there's a twist. When Saturn is retrograde, there is a Rahu before to this Saturn. When there is a planet before, or especially Rahu, then Saturn will give the result of the sign where it is posited. So here there's a Rahu, so Saturn gave the result of Pisces completely when it was retrograde. Okay, so it is about emotions. It is about your, maybe you were laid off. Again, it is going to impact your emotions also, isn't it? And earning stops. abruptly. Abruptly. Retrograde can be abrupt. See, it's an erratic movement. So it can be that this Saturn becomes very fast and gives the results very fast. Abrupt. Because it's the last sign. So it can be abrupt endings. So you have to see for yourself. When I say that these are generic predictions, I do mean that they are generic, but they are going to be impacting you somewhere or the other. 50 to 60%. The readings will be correct and very close to the forecast that I'm giving, closer to the, it's going to impact you. So do hear whatever I'm saying during this video. I'm going to be sharing with you the insights on the Mercury direct, as well as Venus's transit and conjunction with Mars and Sun in the Scorpio sign and trine to the Saturn, which is turning stationary direct. This week it's going to be stationary and it will take some time to get direct also. So whenever there are so many grahas in the water sign, remember you are very, very attached to the emotional aspect of your life, your friends, your family, your personal requirements, your finances. So you're too much into this worldly affairs, because this trine is heavily active. Everybody might just become too much for their own family, not for others. You will be thinking of others, but first you will be thinking of your family, your people, your own self also. Jiva Karaka, Jupiter is in the Cancer sign after all. So this is, people must have started to eat a lot out of depression, anxiety. They're prone to eat more of sweets. They can gain weight during this time. But once Saturn turns direct, don't worry, you will feel better, because Saturn contracts. So you will start losing weight, even if at all you have been gaining weight. So these are the key themes. One must understand that Mercury is the Karaka. Mercury is retrograde demoted in which sign? Libra sign. So something, key themes would be towards the market trends. Something where there can be some drastic changes that you can feel. See, there is nobody on this planet, I can assure you, who can predict about the market 100%. No. There are certain, yes, we can say that, we get indications. Otherwise, I would have been a billionaire by now if I would have known that, okay, 200 points, it's going to change. So what will happen? I will buy and I will sell it day after. I'll be rich. I'll be richer. I'm rich. I'm happy. God has given me enough. I never say that I have insufficiency in any aspect of my life. Never say that. You manifest it. So I always say that I'm rich, I'm abundant, say it every time. And also, if you are getting to hear this, that, I can do the share market thing, and I can just make money like this as an astrologer. Impossible. I can vouch for this statement that nobody on this planet can predict the market. Nobody can. Okay, so let's be factual. No, let's be authentic. Let's be truthful. At least I'm truthful to myself. Otherwise, I would have not been sitting here and making videos and doing vastu, running around the whole world to make money. No, I would have sat easily, and I would have just invested and I would have made money. Left, right and center, isn't it? So do not go by the worldly predictions if anybody is giving you on the stocks, shares, crypto, etc. It can be just an indication that the earthquake is going to take place in this location or on this, when, as I said in Ernst Williams interview time also, I said that whenever you have Rahu, Ketu, I take 2 notes for that reason, they get direct. You will experience it will trigger some event. I've seen in all the events, most of the 80 to 90% of the events have taken place when Rahu was direct. It's an erratic movement of Rahu, isn't it? So major events, and it has to be somewhere around new moon, full moon time also. So if you correlate all this, eclipses time, there's that, we mix, and then yes, this event happened. So it's only based on the past readings that we bring them to the current reading and we make predictions. Nobody can make predictions, so don't fall prey to the fear mongering, to the false readings. Do not please do that. Whatever predictions I give out of my experience, and I keep studying and the indications in the sky, whatever they are indicating of, then I come to the conclusion. I think I've taken a lot of time. Let me start with the presentation. And yes, I know what exactly is happening right now is not that great. People are experiencing a lot of turmoil and mental issues, but don't worry. Saturn's retrogression does bring in the issues in the the mental issues also, because it is in the Pisces sign. Okay, so let me start with the reading. For first I'll show you the the kind of planetary positions are here. So this week moon is going to be transiting through the 3 zodiac signs. 24th is going to be in the Sagittarius sign, 25th to the 27th afternoon in Capricorn, that is Makara, and then 27th afternoon to 29th Aquarius, 29th to 30th Pisces. Venus, okay, let me change the slide. Venus transits Scorpio on the 25th of November, and it is going to be enhancing rational depth and passion, providing opportunities for heartfelt connections, but also necessitating caution regarding jealousy also. Okay, and that too, possessiveness in partnerships. That is what is Scorpio sign about. And then we come to the Mercury's direct motion. Mercury is going to be turning direct on November 29th, allowing communication and travel plans to resolve smoothly. And it is going to be also a day before when this Saturn is also turning direct. And then we have Saturn turning direct also. Moon is going to be in Aquarius sign, and its zone of which is Saturn's zone only. So this is the day when we have the key transit happening. Water, ports, healthcare, frameworks. That is what healthcare also. 12th house is healthcare also. We should not forget that. So that is also going to get impacted, and these frameworks will be enhanced during this time. And also file delayed applications, appeals, reopen stalled government papers. Don't ignore water safety advisories. All these you must keep in your mind, and you should do. And also we have coastal travel you have to be careful about also. Okay. Okay, I'll take up the questions. Whosoever has to ask, you can ask. I will answer during the readings. I might just help you with the answering the questions also. Okay, so you can ask during that time period only when I'm doing your sign reading. Okay. So the next slide says, what is the geopolitical and weather wise? How is it going to be? So this week we have, I'll give you date wise. On the 24th, moon is going to be in Sagittarius. So policy narratives, visa, travel, universities, advertising, cross-border trade, big picture reviews, reschedule stuck interviews, and don't overpromise delivery dates. On the 24th itself, read, listen to a chapter of a scripture, offer yellow food. 25th November, it enters Capricorn sign, so there can be compliance, filings, budgets, audits, hiring, gates will open, lock lists, trim costs, renegotiate vendor SLAs, and revive pending approvals also, because Saturn is turning direct. Don't cut corners and posting final numbers, before Mercury stations. Avoid. So you can light a sesame oil diya in the evening, or a tea light, that is something you can do, and donate black sesame seeds if you can. Wednesday, that is 26th of November, again, moon is going to be in the, I hope I have another slide. Okay, I'll tell you this one later, do's and don'ts. But on Wednesday, the global pulse, I must tell you, restructuring, M&A, due diligence, relationships will get serious, convert situationships to clear terms, stagger payments, write prenup like clauses, okay? And also don't avoid, don't share things which are which you can hold to yourself. Something about money, some secrets might just reveal, so you have to be careful. Offer sweets to others if you can, chocolate or any kind of sweets. You can homemade sweets you can offer to your colleagues also. And then 27th November, it's going to be entering afternoon time, post afternoon is going to be entering Aquarius sign till the 29th. So 27th, networks, tech infra, utilities, aviation, this might just be the key theme. And also we have US Thanksgiving also. So wishing you all a very happy Thanksgiving Day, and just thank God, I always say that. And they can be this can be a good day for soft launches or surveys, etc. And start 5 household projects, if you have to. But you need to avoid panchaka. You have to avoid, see if it is panchaka, avoid. That is actually panchang, so you can just check if it is panchak, caution, which I will explain some other day. But it is very, very important as per the panchang, as per the Hindu calendar. So you can just check panchak. So light 5 diyas for guardian directions, and donate to an air ambulance tech education cause if you can donate on this day. 28th November, public policy, water ports, healthcare frameworks, file delayed applications, appeals, reopen, all these can be done. And don't ignore water safety advisories. 29th, hospitals, pharma, shipping, charities, film, music, all these will be the key themes. Send corrected invoices, relaunch paused campaigns, and creative finalization. Don't sign before double checking bank details. And donate white rice or milk. Short meditation near water is also quite likely. You can do it. On the 30th, moon is going to be in Pisces also. So this is the time for closure, spiritual reset, studio work, retreats. All that is the key theme. Archive backup, detox, and compassionate conversations will be good for you. Conversations should be any which ways, simple and straight and compassionate ones. Also, don't reopen old fights and doom scroll disasters. Recite Vishnu Sahasranamam on this day, charity for seafarers, flood relief, if you can help someone. Water trine dominance is there, so there can be some kind of water, coastal flooding, etc., which we'll hear, or some pipeline leakage can be there. So these are all indications, as I said in the beginning part, whatever I say, these are what I have been seeing and observing from past 32 years, the transits. So things have changed over a period of time. So we also have to change, we don't have to be backward and say, oh, there can be too much of flood, the dam can break or something, that is an old school thought. But at the moment we can say that there can be some coastal flooding, pipeline leakage can be there, heavy fog pockets can be there can be some problems if you are traveling in the ocean or something, by sea, or flights can get delayed. All these things we have to also keep in mind. And we must also, there can be some Saturn direct can bring about permits, compliance, sanctions, trade desk memos, and also energy coordination notes heading into early December. Visa bulletin chatter next week. So no formal H1B fee reversal this week also. If somebody asked, so I'm just telling you, H1B fee reversal is not there. I don't see any. There can be some kind of modification which can come up again after Saturn turns direct. So that is something you can make a note of. Okay, and I think that's it for now. I am going to be giving you some do's and don'ts. Ensure to perform backups and reconcile accounts this week, as well as review contracts and set safety buffers. Consider charity efforts or water relief to help those in need. Don't Avoid don't what are the don'ts? Avoid major launches or important decisions before Mercury turns direct on Saturday evening. Additionally, steer clear of making non-refundable travel changes around Thursday and Friday. Okay, we do have Vivaha Panchami, and on Tuesday we have Subramanya Skanda Shashti. So I must tell you that Vivaha Panchami is a very important day if you want to lay foundation to your, if you want to propose someone, or if you want to, just resolve anything to do with relationship or wedding planning, or some paperwork if you want to do. So you can book a place for your getting married also on this day. Vivaha Panchami is on Tuesday, very important day. And Subramanyam Skanda Shashti is again a very powerful day, good for courage, surgery review if you want to go for your medical checkups, or you want to fix an appointment with your doctor, athletic routines, and do Mars remedies also on this day. Or you can just simply do Hanuman Chalisa, recite Hanuman Chalisa on this day, or Subramanyam recitations or chants you can do on this day. And also Kartikeya, if you can just worship Lord Kartikeya on this day, because he is also god of courage. So it is like, if you are supposed to make any important decisions, good for sports activity. If you want to start a fitness regime also, you can do it on this day. And of course, we do have Thanksgiving on Thursday, while the significant transitions of Mercury and Saturn occur later of this week. So I bless you. I will definitely pray for everyone, so that you all have a great Thanksgiving, and a great week ahead also, and a great year also that we are heading to, because this was a tough year for me and my family, of course, and you all were there for me. Thank you so much. So let's start with the readings for all the 12 signs. So ascendant, moon, and dasha sign wise readings. As you know, I take dasha sign also. Dasha sign is when you have a particular dasha, and that sign is going to be your first house. Just superimpose all the natal planetary positions. Suppose you're in the Jupiter dasha, Jupiter is in Pisces, make Pisces your first house irrespective of your lagna, that is ascendant or moon. And also how to put it up. Go to Drik Panchang, write your birth details, put in, just feed in those details, and you will get a horoscope, which will be like this. One second. Which will be something like this. So you can just put it up, and you will get where AS is written is ascendant, where MO is written is moon. Whatever Vimshotri dasha you're running through, you will just make that your first house. Okay. So this is very important, and I will be taking up the charts, and I will be sharing with you what exactly is happening for everyone. So let's start with readings for Aries people first. Okay. For Aries. Okay. Okay. So for Aries, this week, moon is going to be in your 9th, 10th, 11th, and 12th houses. So to start with, it is going to be a day when you might just learn something from the past might just come back, and you will see that no, it's not working for me. I need to really work on my knowledge. I need to grow. So you will be definitely working on your skills. You might just connect with your father-like figures, and Ketu is also there. You might just visit a religious place on this day when it is moon in Sagittarius. Moon is what? Moon is emotions. Moon is your fourth lord also. So it might just bring in your connectivity with your motherland. You might be thinking of, because there's an exchange also of moon and Jupiter, I must tell you, when moon is in Sagittarius. Okay, the exchange is working here. So when there is an exchange, they are considered to be in their own places, in their own spots. So it's good to connect with a guru, teacher on this day. But yes, if you want to travel, you can do it, or you can plan your journeys also. As regards to your relationship, this is a good time. This day is a good day for proposing someone, meeting someone, because the Kendra and the triennial connection is very positive for you. You can maybe, connect with someone from your school days, a childhood friend you might just connect with, and some ex relationship might just come back, and it might just create some kind of havoc also. So you need to be very careful about what you really want. There can be a triangular relationship which can create troubles here and there as well. You need to tidy your taxes, and especially Monday, Tuesday, you need to tidy your taxes, renegotiate EMIs, and then moon moves into your 10th house. That is 25th to the 27th afternoon. It's going to be in Capricorn in your 10th house. So this is the 10th house is the place where Saturn is. So you need to be very disciplined on this day. Maybe there are back-to-back meetings, you're not able to align well, you're feeling a little uncomfortable because of that. Oh, I have so much on my plate, I have to finish it, there are so many tasks. Don't mix money and affection on this day. You might just get too emotional, and that can create some kind of misunderstanding also. Oh, this person is pretty much involved in this, there must be something, that he's conspiring, or there's something, a hidden agenda. People might just take it that way. You might not get a support from your co-worker on this day, and this can disturb you also. That is why I'm saying don't mix money with affection. Maybe you've given a hand loan to someone, and you're not getting it back, and you ask for that money, and that person just gets little disturbed and says a no, that why this person is asking the money back. So it doesn't mean that you have given the hand loan and you will not ask for it. It is your money, you should ask. And of course, love, affection, you can keep it separately, and don't mix it. Also, you can also take a trip to a retreat, or to a religious place. Just go and say thank you. And Jupiter is also looking here, so there is a possibility of redoing your place also. Maybe at your place of work, or place at your home, you are going to be fixing something also, because a lot of the fourth is in the 10th house. So you will be bringing in that energy. You have spoken with someone at home, and you're going to be discussing that particular topic at the place of work. Something really important related to your property matters, related to your vehicle, or maybe you're going to be learning some new language, or some new maybe some kind of new anything which is related to some initiation that you're going to be discussing about, some paperwork, etc. Also on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, moon is going to be in Aquarius, and lastly from 29th to the 30th is going to be in the Pisces sign. So when it is in Aquarius, there's a Rahu energy playing out also. So you need to draw a line there also. Network return pays off, and you might just because Mercury is also going to be stationary direct, and Saturn is also going to be getting the ruler of Aquarius sign is also going to be turning direct. So this is the day when you might just connect with your friends, but you have to draw a boundary over there. Maybe with your friend circle, or with your colleagues at the workplace, you just plan a dinner, or a trip, a road trip. So you need to know what are your boundaries. When you have those work ethics, you should take them out also, not just confined to the office place area only. So you need to be very careful about your commitments and your relationship. You must know what is right, what is not. And also Mercury is going to be getting direct in your 7th house. So this is definitely a very positive time, to propose someone, or you want to sign some new documents, or contracts, or travels, or maybe some kind of litigation. You want to just reconcile with your partner relationship also. Venus is also going to be transiting. Oh, I think there is a mistake here. Let me just change it. It is okay, Rashi I'm changing. See, day 1, 2, because Venus has to be in the Venus will be in the Venus will be transiting on the 26th, the Scorpio sign. So I'll be taking it up as well. So Moon is going to be in your 12th house on the 30th, 29th to the 30th. 29th, it is going to be transiting. So it is going to be on the 30th in your 12th house. So 12th house is actually the house of rest. When Moon comes back to the same spot, where it was 27 days back. So this is the time when you will feel that, it is definitely going to be a very beautiful time period for you if you have to make any decisions regards to your, you're planning your future, what exactly is the course of action in the future month, or how am I going to be traveling, what all I'm going to be doing, the maybe some signing of agreements, etc., documents, etc. You're just thinking of all that, and there is a presentation that you have to prepare for. You're just working on that, so you are going to be pretty much busy but you'll be working in isolation. You are not with people. When Moon is in the 12th house with Saturn also getting stationary direct in the 12th house, it is going to be a confinement zone for you. So whatever you have already planned, you will definitely be executing after this week. So this is the planning time. By the end of the week, you are maybe at home resting. You're just having that small area where you are just enjoying your solitude. So that kind of an energy is going to be there, and it's good. One must have that kind of feel as well. Whenever you feel that you need that me time, so you must actually give that to yourself. I always say that you should have that. You should spend some time with yourself also. But yeah, it is a Venus which is going to be transiting your 8th house, and with Sun and Mars also there. So you need to be little careful about your lower abdominal region, and you need to really work on your relationship also, because this can be the time when you can have some kind of irregularities in your in your relationship, health. You can go through that. As it is the Lagnesh in the 8th house, so you have to take care of your health, and Venus being the Maraka is going to be in the 8th house conjunct Sun and Mars. So relationship wise, it's a good time to review. You cannot just jump into it that okay, I'm going to be having this kind of a relationship, I'm going to be working on this, I'm just fed up of this relationship. Those kinds of feelings might just erupt. So you need to work on yourself, and I'm sure that you will get some breakthroughs with Saturn and Mercury also turning direct. So overall, it is a good time for children, for students, for investments. Once Mercury turns direct, Saturn turns direct, so things are going to improve for making money out of money also. And when Venus is looking at its own zone, it is definitely a week where you will feel quite relaxed in the areas you have been suffering with. Just don't overcommit. Whatever you have promised someone, just stick by it. Okay. Coming to the next one, and you can also recite Hanuman Chalisa on Tuesday or donate red lentils on Saturdays. Coming to the next one, that is Taurus. All right. So for Taurus natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 8th, 9th, 10th and 11th house. 8th only on the 24th is going to be in the 8th house, and then moves to your 9th, 10th and 11th. So just leave aside the 24th, otherwise it's a good week for you. First of all, it is in the 8th house means that you have to be careful about your communication, okay, documentation. Maybe there is a slip between the cup and the lip. You decided something and you were thinking that it will happen your way, but it did not. So things might just turn in reverse what you did not plan. So you have to be careful. You can be a little anxious on 24th. It could be anything. It could be that you were supposed to travel, you did not. You were supposed to go and meet someone, you could not. There was a very important meeting, or maybe you were thinking of getting the inheritance amount of money which you were expecting, and it did not happen. So that is something which you might just experience. It could be XYZ reason that it can give you some kind of anxiety that day. So you have to see. There's an exchange also between Jupiter and Moon. So this might just bring about a new subject that you're going to be learning. You might just be publishing a book on this day. You have been writing from a long time, but I think you should wait till the time Mercury turns direct to publish it. And then Moon moves into your, on the 25th to the 27th, Moon moves into your Capricorn sign, which is your ninth house. See, ninth house is I think it is, one second, let me just see the days. I've not written the days. So 24th is a Monday, 25th is a Tuesday, 26th is a 26th is a Wednesday, and 27th is a Thursday, when is the Thanksgiving. 28th is a Friday, 29th, 30th is a weekend. Okay, got it. Because I have to note down, I did not note down what exactly is the week, this thing. So you see, when I talk about the related to 25th, that is Tuesday, and 26th, these are the 2 days that you definitely have the ball in your court. If you want to discuss some new things, project, or anything to do with your bosses, superiors, discussing some ideas, so this is definitely going to be the time when you will definitely get the favors, and you will be your problems will be addressed. You will meet those kinds of people who are going to be helping you. You might just connect with your guru on this day, a teacher, a mentor, or maybe there is a town hall and you're meeting everyone, or you're going to be taking up some course on this day. You're just a certification course, and you're getting that the certificate. There's a convocation, maybe not the convocation, but yeah, there is a gathering which you might just will be appreciated. So maybe some accolades. And on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, Moon is going to be in your 10th house. So this is the day when you might just be having some kind of collaborations, and maybe some contract revival happens. You're waiting for that from a long time, and when Mercury also is stationary direct, you might just get that contract going. So it's a favorable time period. This week is good for you after the 24th, of course, and things will start moving in the direction you wanted to. Maybe reconciliation with your boss, with your subordinates, with your ex-partner. All that also triggers, because the Lord of the 5th is also in the 6th house. Good for health recovery also. If you were having any health issues, you will recover and you will feel better also. And also, this is a very good time period to connect with your lawyer, if you want to just discuss whatever the problem you're in. So this will be a favorable time period for you. This is the week, or leave aside 24th, but otherwise the week is definitely very positive for you. And it gets going when Saturn, your Yogkara Graha, is also turning direct. So that's happening towards the end, and Moon is also going to be in the Pisces sign with the 29th to the 30th. So again, very positive for you. In case you have any kind of network or collaborations or any signing of contract happening, all that is going to be in your favor. Especially from Thursday to Sunday, it's a very good time to revive old relationship also. You can propose someone. If you were waiting for that proposal to trigger, this is a good time period. Update your bullet, your resume, on this day. And health issues, in case you were having, so they will start getting better after Saturn turns direct, because Saturn is 6 from 6th. So you will start getting feeling better and better. And also it is Venus, which is going to be in your 7th house. So marriage proposal, or any kind of new friends coming in, or proposing someone, living relationship, these themes will play out with Venus transiting your 7th house. And also Venus is your lagnesh, so someone from of your choice, you might just get associated, and alliances will trigger as well with Venus Mars. Mars is your 7th lord, Venus is your ascendant lord. So this is definitely going to be a very positive time for purchasing a vehicle, property, anything to do with your education. So you are going to do really well. So this is like you with Venus's transit, and then Saturn's getting direct is also favorable for you as regards to understanding who's who, what kind of work you were stuck up with, because it is your 10th lord. So now it is going to be moving in the positive direction. So it is very, very positive. If you want to change your job, change your profile, if you were jobless, you will get the job also, because 10th house was getting afflicted by Saturn and Rahu both. So you must have learned but a lot with Saturn retrogression. You must have learned some kind of skill development must have happened. So when skill development happens, so definitely it is positive only, no? So this is a good week if you can just recite Shani mantra, or if you can donate any kind of if you can help a handicapped, maybe you can just donate a wheelchair to someone, if you can, or just recite Shani mantra, Om Sham Shanishcharaya Namaha, 21 times minimum you should recite on Saturdays. And also you can recite Bajrang Bali's Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, so these are good for you, and Mars and Venus are going to be together. So any which ways you can just pacify the energies by reciting Hanuman Chalisa. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Gemini. So for Gemini natives, sorry, one sec, let me just close this. Okay. So for Gemini natives, this week moon is going to be in your 7th, 8th, 9th and 10th houses. 24th is a good day for any kind of alliance. If you want to complete your task, if you want to travel, if you want to take your family out for dinner, 24th is a good day. Or maybe you're going to be meeting some delegates have come in, so you're going to be meeting them. There is an exchange between Jupiter and moon also, so you might just be definitely taking care of someone who has come to your maybe residence, your place, or you're going to be very hospitable on this day. And you might wear new clothes, you might just purchase some jewelry, etc. As it is, Venus is also going to be in the Scorpio sign, so it is quite likely. Also, moon is going to be in your 8th house. Now 25th to the 27th afternoon, you need to be a little cautious about your health, about your mental setup, and also about the surroundings. Maybe you have booked some tickets and you have to review, or maybe there's a change of program. It brings about some energies which are ripple energies. You have thought of doing something, but something else happens. So when you have to swim against the tide, it is not that easy, isn't it? It's a Chandra Ashtama after all. Chandra Ashtama means moon in the 8th. So when moon is in the 8th, one must understand we eat from the 2nd house, and this is the exit, right opposite each other. So moon, how can be comfortable in the house where it is the exit? So that is why Chandra Ashtama plays a very important role. So when moon is in the 8th house, you must not make important decisions. Mood swings happen, you tend to make wrong choices and decisions, or you're disturbed because of something. So the best is to be more vigilant and not make decisions. This might just be the time when you have to review the relationship or your health, or some kind of transformative energies you definitely experience on these 2 quarter days. Everybody goes through this in a month. So if you start seeing, from all the angles, so I think there will be only 4 or 5 days left in a month, which are definitely, you feel that the feel good factor is there, because rest of the days you're working, you're anxious, there's stress. You will see from moon also, if you see Chandrashtama, you see from Lagna Chandrashtama. What about the Dasha sign? It will definitely impact you some way or the other. So see, 2 quarter days, and 2 quarter days gone. Okay, then we have a new moon energy playing out, 2 quarter days again gone. So if you have a new moon in these zones to top it all, oh my gosh, again it's gone. So 10 days are gone like that. So can you see, everybody has to go through these time periods. Okay, sometimes you're constipated, you're not, your stomach is not clear. That is also an anxiety kind of a phase, it does. So this could be that day, that you're stressed out, you're not getting your system cleared, and you're not getting good sleep, and you're not able to complete the task assigned, and there's back-to-back meetings, and you're very stressed out, the timelines are very limited, and everything is not falling in place. So either or, any of these things do happen, and they do happen, because whatever is happening is because of the planetary position, so they definitely will impact us some way or the other. So you need to really audit and check. Checklist must be there handy. Okay, if you have to sign any documents, etc., so you have to reread them as well, because Mercury is stationary direct this week. Then on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, moon transits through the 9th house, where Rahu is also waiting. So this is the day when you can, or maybe we can say that there will be some talks, some clients you'll be meeting. You need to be really clear on what you want, and this might be the time when you recite some mantras, or you read some scriptures, also something from the religious side you are getting connected to, or maybe you visit a religious place, temple, mosque, church, whatever, or gurudwara, whichever religion you follow. So you might just go to a meditative arena where meditation takes place. So that can also be there. But this is when you can connect with your mentors or your guru also, and you learn something, or there are some ideas that you people will be sharing and exchanging, and you will be discussing on some new projects also. Lastly, moon will be in your Pisces sign on the 29th, 30th, that is the weekend. So this might just be the time when you have to work from home, some urgent meeting has come up, so you are not able to rest. Saturn is already there, so Saturn is also turning direct. It is stationary basically. When the planet is stationary, it is just there, it is looking at you directly. So this is the time to quit your karma or finish off the task that you have been assigned. So don't shy away from that. If you are working on the weekend, just don't bicker, or don't just complain about it. Just do it. So when you are reviewing your documents, this is the week you need to reread them as well, because everything is stationary. So it is just asking to repeat or do the things again, or do it carefully, minutely. So get into anything, whatever you're doing, minutely into the depth and the detail, and you will get the results. Venus is also going to be transiting through your Scorpio sign, your 6th house. It is not that comfortable here, but it is definitely going to be giving you that clarity about your relationship, about your litigation, etc. It will give you that. And of course, about your finances, travels, health. You will definitely recover from the health issues you are experiencing already. And Mercury is also turning direct in the Libra sign and will be inching forward to the Scorpio sign. 6th December it will be entering Scorpio again. So till the time it is retrograde direct, stationary direct, I would say that if you have anything to do with kids, children, or you're a student yourself, you want to enroll in some course or certification program, a diploma course, a degree course, this is a good time to do so. If you want to connect with your children, you want to speak with them, they are staying far away from you, so this is the good time period where you can initiate the conversation, or you want to propose that person you have been dating from a long time. Mercury direct is definitely going to be bringing back those from the past also. The ex relationship definitely seems to be triggering. I will not say definitely. I use this word definitely so many times. I'm so sorry, but I mean that tentatively it can happen. Whatever I'm telling you is just indications, what the planets are saying, not definite, but indications, tentative indications. Okay, events will happen tentatively. Okay, so for you guys, I would say that if you can donate stationery goods to the girls, or to a school or an orphanage, it'll be better for you. Any questions you can put up after the reading gets over. I will take it up. So I'm sure Cancer native have something or the other to ask, but I think now you will keep mum, because things are getting better and better for you after Mercury and Saturn are going to be turning direct. Things are already, you can see it, things have started to move in the direction you were expecting them to. So I'm sure Cancer natives are getting that closer to the relief that they have been experiencing till now. So are Leos. But for sure, Cancer natives, with this week moon transiting your 6th, 7th, 8th and 9th houses, you need to take care and focus on your health, your inheritance, your partnerships, and of course tidy receivables. This is the time when you should review your commitments, relationship wise, business wise. You can be very creative and very deepened up in your love gets deepened up also. So this is the key overview that I have given you. Any kind of therapy, research you can get into, any kind of paperwork. So this is the week. But from the start, when we talk on the 24th, moon is going to be in your 6th house. So you need to work on your servitude attitude. Be more nurturing, be more caring, be a giver. So this is the day when you might just help your colleagues, you might help yourself, you might just help yourself, as in because this is the servitude attitude house. So it is about yourself, your health you need to be focused on. Maybe you will start a fitness regime on this day. Maybe you're going in for filing a document which is like a legal document, and you're taking the help of others, because there's an exchange between Jupiter and moon also. So this might just be a good time for self-grooming and learning more, and maybe helping others. So this is a good time. You want to visit a doctor in the evening after coming back from work. There's an appointment already you have fixed up, or with a lawyer. Then moon moves into your 7th house, and that's from the 25th to the 27th afternoon. This is a very beautiful time period to wear new clothes, take your partner out for dinner, relationship commitments, you can just have it over there. Any kind of marriage commitment or live-in or whatever, you're going to be having a steadier relationship on this day. Maybe you had a bad 2.5 days before this. Now is the time to reconcile, work on your relationship, speak about it. Just do take care of your partner's health, lower abdominal region for sure. There can be some issue that the partner is experiencing. So you need to take care, and you need to help that partner also. See, because 8th house has a Rahu energy, Mars is looking here. So you need to any which ways take care of your health. And Venus is also going to be transiting your 5th house. So stomach region, lower abdominal region issues can come up. And Saturn is turning direct, thankfully. But before that, moon is going to be in your 8th house. That is happening on the 27th afternoon till the 29th. So this is the time when you need to, work on some deepening projects. Love, relationship. Also, research oriented mindset if you have. Anything where, you are going to be working on yourself, because it is the exit of the food that we eat. So moon is uncomfortable here. You might just feel a little anxious. Chandrashtama is not that easy. It's the day when you should, just not take initiative. Maybe you have to fight with someone, you have to argue with someone. Not a good day. You might just lose the battle, it's that kind of a thing. So you don't lose on that day, but you start losing on the other days also. So not a good day to ask for your increments, not a good day to converse with your bosses and seniors of anything important. Any kind of decision that you have to make regards to your inheritance, wills, taxes, insurance, etc. This you can start and initiate, but do not just go ahead with it. Don't take the decision on this day. Just review everything. This is not a day when your mood is fine, or your mind is in center. As it is, Rahu is illusion, delusion, confusion. You might just be investing somewhere and you might lose big time. So you have to be cautious on these days, at least, that you don't get carried away in your investments. Also, handle other people's money very well and carefully. Then Moon is in the 9th house. That is with Saturn. Saturn is turning direct on the 29th and the 30th. Moon is going to be here. Saturn is stationary. So when it is the 9th house energy playing out, 9th house says learn more. 9th house says read the scriptures. Read something which you have to, means visit something. See, 8th house is obstacles, hurdles, lack of decision making. 9th house is second from the 8th. That means now you will be learning whatever you've, your problems were. Now you've learned about it. Now you're wise, you're wiser. So you must now use this wisdom into producing good results. Take it forward. So this will be giving you a lot of workload. You might just be working and reviewing your projects again. You might just be working on a new project. Maybe you'll be working and discussing things together with your co-workers and bosses now. And this is also a good time to connect with your seniors, your mentors, your gurus, your teacher, or you're just lecturing somewhere, or you're going to be placing some, books in the shelf, and you're, organizing things on this day. You will definitely connect with the books and reading and scriptures, etc. on this day. So learn something new and different. And if you want to just put your project forward, you can do it on this day, not on the previous days when Moon was in the 8th house. There's some anxiety that you've come back from, you've come out from with the 8th house energy. Now you are sensible and vocal about yourself as well. On the 29th and the 30th, this is the theme, and Saturn is turning direct, Mercury is turning direct, Venus is changing signs. So a very high charged, power-packed week, I would say. For you guys especially, I know that you have been going through a lot. Now with Saturn turning direct, things are going to start moving now, because anything to do with your children, anything to do with your travels, anything to do with your work, anything to do with your property matters, you have been going through a lot. Okay, relationship wise, because 7th Lord was retrograde, so you have experienced a lot of turmoil in relationships also. Now it is going to get better. Anything that you have been waiting for is going to get triggered up now. Marriage, we have to see when is Saturn and Jupiter forming a connection with your 7th house. So here in your natal chart, but yes, when Jupiter is looking your 7th house, when Saturn is in Jupiter's sign, Venus is also in trine, things might trigger to, it might just be a good time to propose someone, to get a, alliance, you might just get a proposal maybe. Now is the time when everything is going to start. But do remember, Saturn is a huge planet. It will take time to give the results because it is going to get stationary. When you're driving, you just don't go in reverse. You have to stop the car. Similarly, when you have to go forward, you have to stop the car to go forward, isn't it? So now is the time when Saturn is going to halt, and then the car will move forward. So this is a time when it will take some time to, it's a huge planet, so it will take some time to move forward. So give it some time. So once Saturn turns direct, definitely it is going to give the results. It will definitely share the results within a week, 10 days time also. So be patient. You have waited for such a long time. From 4 months, Saturn was retrograde, 120 days or 140 days. So now it is going to be giving you the results, but few more days, please. It is definitely positive for you. That I can assure you. Definitely, I'm using the word here, not tentatively. Okay. Venus is going to be in your fifth house, so fourth lord in the fifth house is good for your children. It is good for progeny, good for students, and Mars is your yoga karagraha with Venus, so it is good for purchase of property. Also, it is good for purchase of vehicle, savings, creativity. All these are going to trigger. If you want to learn dancing, any kind of sports activity, so you can do it. Something artistic you can take up also, and it's good for your relationship also. Don't be egoistical in relationship, and things are going to fall in place. Okay, coming to the next one, that is one more thing. You can do the remedy by offering milk on Saturday to someone. You can offer, donate, or offer on Shivlingam. That is also a remedy also. And don't loan without any paper. Do the paperwork well. Okay, coming to the next sign, that is Leo. So for Leo natives, this week Moon is going to be transiting your 5th, 6th, 7th and 8th houses. See, Moon transit is good in the 3rd house, 1st house, 6th house, 10th house, 11th house. It is good in it's neutralizing impact in the 4th house, but in the 2nd house, of course, it's good. But in the 5th house, this is where Moon feels a little restless, because it's the house of intellect. It is the house of Sun. It's Surya's house after all. So there is a lot of energy in this house, creative energy. So Moon here becomes very poetic. So maybe, you expect something from your partner in relationship, romance. You're very romantic, you're very agile sexually, and you can be very creative also on this day. But at the same time, you can get carried away in emotions, or emotions get burnt up. So you're not able to make right kind of choices and decisions on this day, on the 24th. Maybe, in relationship, you feel that, oh, this person is not listening to me. That ego comes in. Your emotions fade away and your ego comes in between. So just don't get into any clash on 24th. Avoid. It's good for children, connect with them, and it's good for student natives also. In case you want to start some project or something, you can do it on this day. It's like a win-win terms, that you're getting into. And on the Tuesday and Wednesday, when it is Moon in the Tuesday, Wednesday and Thursday till the Thursday afternoon, Moon is going to be in your 6th house in the Capricorn sign. Here it does well. So you can decide what you want to do, the teamwork, or maybe, you can get the rhythm about what exactly the routine that you want to get into. You can be very helpful to others, and anything to do with your, your workouts, your physical well-being, you can take care. You can fix an appointment with the doctor also. Jupiter is looking here, and it is definitely very positive for the ones who are waiting for some legal decisions. It can be a verdict in your favor, can be. And also, this is the time, when you can be signing some important documents. Something to do with loan, something to do with the lawyer intervention, some kind of paperwork or agreement, signing of agreement happens. Or there is a break in agreement, because 7th house is agreeing and 12th house from 7th is 6th, which says break in agreement. So it could be that is why this is the house of enemies, competitors. So maybe, you will be breaking away from the competition or the legal battle, and you will get the verdict. But because a lot of the 6th is in the 8th house getting direct. So definitely very positive. If you have to travel, you can travel, plan your journeys on the 27th afternoon to the 29th. But when the heavy planets are in retrogression, stationary, direct, you must actually not make important decisions regards to your relationship, proposing someone, or getting into the booking of your flight tickets, etc. So all that you have to, or maybe launching your new product or new business. So this is not the time. Rahu is there in the 7th house as it is, and Moon is also going to be here. So I think you should avoid making any kind of important decisions on this time during this time period. And you must actually prepare what you want to eat. You must have a diet plan. Set it, or that, I have to eat this and I have to eat it on time. So that is something which is a remedy also for you guys. So if you do it, it is definitely going to help you. And then moon is going to be moon is a traveler. Moon is also with Rahu, foreigner. So maybe you will be connecting with some foreigners, or maybe some delegators here. You're going to be taking them out on dinner, or you're going to be having some meetings back to back on the 27th afternoon till the 29th. So 30th we have moon transiting through the Pisces sign in the 8th house of yours, and Saturn is also turning direct. Definitely a positive time period. Okay, now positive in what sense? That is something you have to figure out. Maybe there are some shared resources you're working on, insurance, taxes, research. You're learning something more. You're learning about finance, maybe. It could be that you're meeting those kinds of people who are very spiritual and who are guiding you. You're learning a lot. With this Saturn turning direct, you are that research mindset is now going to grow exponentially. So in case you have been working on some thesis or something, PhD student you are, so this is a very positive time. It is a sort of a ever learning kind of a process, which is going to be in this 8th house, 9th house, then 10th house. This is an ever learning kind of a process which has started. So you must actually, this is an overhauling, transformation is happening. When we talk about Leo, it is the 8th house, but for sure, I can assure you this is your time, because Saturn, being the ruler of your 6th house, health related issues, if you were having, it is going to help you recover. If you were having issues dealing with other people, this is going to give you those relief there. Any kind of litigation, if you were involved in, this is going to give you some relief there. Saturn prolongs the process. When Saturn is getting direct in the 8th house, it is going to be inching towards the forward motion. So it is going to be giving you that, because when Saturn is in retrogression, it was giving the result of the previous sign. There is a Rahu there, so it was blocking the energies. You were thinking of starting something, you were thinking of meeting people, but you could not. It just was a break for you. It was just a halt. There was a wall, as if. Now that wall is going to slowly and gradually break, and you're going to be moving forward and forward. So, whatever you were thinking of doing in June or maybe, July, now that was on halt. Now it is going to take a shape, and it is going to be the time whatever you think in your space, what is it that was on halt, now it is going to gain momentum, be it relationship, be it investments, be it money, be it your studies, be it education, be it travel, anything you think in your personal life, it is going to start now. And when moon is also going to be there, so you are going to be working on these things even more. Okay, because Saturn tames the energies of moon. Remember, moon is the swiftest and Saturn is the slowest. So follow a fitness regime, take care of your diet, and also plan what you really want to do, the next step. Okay, so this is the key theme. And Venus is also going to be changing signs. So if you want to change your vehicle, purchase a property, or you want to handle the property matters, or you want to redo your place, you can do it all during the Venus transiting through your 4th house. Getting married if you are unmarried, or proposing someone, or signing of documents, etc., regards to your property matters, or maybe you're going to be signing some agreements, or there are some MOUs you're going to be signing. So it's a good time period when Mercury is also turning direct, and Venus is going to be in the Kendra as well. Venus in the Kendra with the Lagnesh is definitely a positive thing which is happening. Trishadaya ruler is getting, one of the Trishadaya rulers is getting little better now with the malefics, and with the 4th lord also, so it is gaining that strength. Emotions are going to be tamed and toned also. Rahu Venus Dasha, health issues, pain in bones, when will the relief? See, bones, when we see, it is Mars and Saturn in trine to each other, or opposition or conjunction. So when Saturn turns direct, you will feel better any which ways. Venus is also going to be transiting your 4th house. It will bring relief. So you must actually, apply sesame oil or donate sesame oil, or start cooking in the sesame oil. Use more of sesame oil. I have seen that when you apply sesame oil and consume it also, you definitely, you should just rub it well, and so that it is, soaked in. So it should be done well. I do it myself also. Sesame oil is really, really helpful for the bones. Try it out. Introduce it, in your food items also. Okay, when you're cooking. Coming to the next one, that is Virgo. So for Virgo natives, this week Moon is going to be in your 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th houses this week. So when Moon is in your 4th house, it is on the Moon is in the 4th house on the 24th. So this is a good start that you are getting, because you are going to be with your family. You're going to be discussing some major projects that you're going to be launching, or it's a discussion time basically. So don't get into any kind of argument on this day. When you are at home, what happens? You're discussing certain things, or maybe you're working from home. You're forced to be at home. You're not able to go out for work because there is some breakage. You have to fix it. There's some leakage. You have to do it. So something to do with that also. It is a little bit of anxiety that you can go through when Moon is in the 4th house, but for sure it is going to be a good time period for purchasing any kind of real estate, land or property, if you want to sell off, or any kind of contracts that you want to sign. So this is a good time. And also wellness, any kind of wellness program you want to enroll, or you want to take up any kind of new project. You might just get on to a new project. Maybe you're going to be going overseas, but Ketu is there in the 12th house. I've seen Virgo natives are having issues in the foreign lands for that reason. Since Ketu has transited the Leo sign, they are experiencing delays in their visa, and they're having a lot of trouble. Mental anxiety is happening. So that is because Ketu is there in your 12th house. And Saturn was also retrograde in the Pisces. Pisces is the sign of foreign land for you, for everyone, wherever you are. So for you, maybe it's US, or for US people, India is a foreign land. So it is like that, when you talk about the foreign land, Saturn is retrograde. So once Saturn turns direct, things are going to get better for you. Then Moon transits through your 5th house, and that's happening on the also 4th house is 12th from the 5th. So maybe your children are going overseas, so you're mentally very anxious, or maybe your partner and you are having some kind of argument on this day. So be careful. Don't bring ego into the relationship. Things will fall in place. 25th to the 27th afternoon, Moon is going to be in your 5th house, and that's on the Capricorn sign. So Capricorn is for your creative self. So you can upgrade yourself, you can learn more, you can do things which actually, help you be more creative. You can write a poetry, maybe, you can publish your poetry, compilation that you have. Also, this is the time for reviewing only. In case you have to discuss or you have to propose your partner. So this is the time when, you might just be on the mistake side. You might make may take the initiative, but you might make a mistake also. So give it some time. Maybe there's a reversal. You propose the person, and then you're regretting, or there's an ex relationship that comes in and you're regretting. As it is, the Lord is of the 5th is also getting direct. So it is quite likely that the ex relationship which came to you might just go back, or there can be a break. So that is something you have to see in your personal life or personal chart, or the vice versa can happen. So it's you who has to decide. Take a call now. This is a good time for recreational activities. Maybe you will be on the entertaining side. You are just unwinding. You're just going out for a dinner or something with your family or with your partner. And also this is a good time for connecting with your children. Okay. So children are going to be, or maybe progeny, childbirth can happen as well. So when moon is in the fifth house, it has to have a connection, in your natal chart with the fifth lord Jupiter. So Jupiter is right opposite this moon. So there is a strong possibility of childbirth also. Good for children, travelers who are thinking of studying overseas. So this is a good time. Then moon moves into your fifth house I've done, sixth house, that is on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, when moon is going to be in your sixth house with Rahu. So sixth house is the house of servitude attitude. So you must be you must help your colleagues, your subordinates, your house help. You must take care of your pets on this day because Rahu is there. But you need to be more on the nurturing kinds. Maybe you have a caffeine overload and you're having some stomach problem. So this is something you have to be cautious about. Take care of your health. Also physiotherapy sessions if you have to take. So you must be doing it on this day, because Rahu is there, and as it is, Aquarius sign Lord is also turning direct. So sixth house is getting strength. So you need to work on your health any which ways with Saturn turning direct. But Saturn turning direct is good for a couple of things, for relationship, for mentoring others, travels, in case you want to join a new job assignment. So for all that it's good, but it is not that great for the existing relationship. There can be some isolation, or there can be some separation, or there can be some mental coordination missing, or the equilibrium is missing, in relationship. Some indifference is there which has erupted with Saturn turning direct, stationary direct. Give it some time, it will get better. But for you guys, you have to be any which ways cautious, because it is moving, inching towards the 8th house when it is direct. So plan everything well, especially your health and relationship you need to work on, and you are good to go. And of course, Rahu is also there in the 6th house. It gives you a lot of anxiety. It gives you stomach related problems. So you need to focus more on your health. And then it is going to be moon in the 7th house. And that's where Saturn is also turning direct on the 30th. And this is the day when you will have a lot of energy in relationship. Relationship doesn't only mean your spousal relationship. It could be that you are meeting someone on this day, you are maybe proposing someone, or it could be that you are going to be opening doors for new business proposals that you're getting from somewhere else, you've not planned. So you're working on all of that, either or. And this is the time when you can plan your journeys, your travels. You can work on your self also, yourself and self-image. Okay, but you're going to be very hardworking with Saturn turning direct. There's lots on your plate. You have to really work on your the workload that you are having. So you need to really be cautious about your work and your work ethics also. Venus is going to be transiting your 3rd house, and Venus is your 2nd lord transiting your 3rd. So this is good for your communication. Maybe you will be singing, dancing. It's good for all of that. You can be a vocalist, and it will be a good time to connect with your siblings also. You can reconcile during this time. In case you were having some issues, your siblings might be spending a lot of money during this time, because it is going to be the 2nd lord in the 3rd house. So you have to put extra effort to save money also now. Okay, but it will give you those opportunities. You might just get suddenly a lot of money, because it's the suddenness. Lord of the 8th, where Venus is going to be 2nd lord, 8th lord, means some money is going to be coming in for sure. It's coming in for sure, not going to be, but it is coming in. And maybe from the foreign land. And Jupiter is also the ruler of your Kendra, 4th and the 7th lord. It's retrograde, so this can be the time to shift out from the place where you are. Take care of your mom's health this week. Okay, so the remedy is that do not consume too much of caffeine. Okay, avoid this week at least. Okay, coming to the next one, that is Libra. All right, my dear Libra natives. Moon is going to be in your third, fourth, fifth, and sixth houses this week. Now, third house is the house of communication. 24th moon is going to be in Sagittarius sign. So this is a good time for PR, for any kind of pitches, any kind of collaborations, connecting with your siblings, neighbors, friends, peers, anything to do with short journeys. All these either or can trigger when moon is in on the 24th in your third house. And also it is forming a connection with Ketu. So maybe you have to start something from scratch. You're signing the documents, you're putting everything in again, on paper. You did it, but the whole process needs to be revived again. You are going to be feeling little frustrated also. There's a Jupiter and moon exchange, so maybe at the workplace you did the project, again you have to do it, so that can be little anxious day. But overall it is good for cost cutting. It is good for maybe working on your communication, your skill enhancement. This can be a good time to start a new project also. Moon is going to be in your fourth house, and that's happening on the 25th to the 27th afternoon. Now, when moon is in the fourth house, moon is homey. Moon is back home. It is its own zone after all. But there's a Capricorn sign for you guys. So this might just be bringing about too much of workload, work pressure, or maybe there is a lot of, you need to work on your cost cutting, your finances, your real estate matters. So you are going to be pretty much disturbed on this day. There is some breakage in the house, you have to fix it. Your AC is not working, or maybe there is some electrical equipment or gadget which just conks off and it disturbs you, and you are at home, you're stranded. It could be either or. But it is a good time to connect with your mother. It is a good time for signing documents, legal matters, if you want to reconcile with someone. So this is a good time period. And you're going to be very creative also on this day and the next day as well. But you need to plan your budget and your discipline as well. You have to be disciplined in your work, in your diet, and also your workouts. You really need to do that because Saturn is in your sixth house and it is getting direct. So when Saturn is turning direct, it is definitely going to be showing you the right path. Do this, do that, and also draw a line. Okay, you need to draw a line as regards to your relationship with your friends, as regards to your relationship with your partner also, and take care of your health and diet. As I said, moon is going to be in the Capricorn and Aquarius sign this week, and then will be conjunct this Saturn. So back to back it is forming a connection with Saturn, and it will be doing it, whosoever is transiting, whichever planet is transiting Capricorn, will be forming a connection starting from Sagittarius, because Saturn looks at Sagittarius, then Saturn signs, then Saturn is there already. So back to back 4 signs are covered by Saturn right now. So if you are not disciplined, if you are not working on yourself, then this is going to be bringing about some major issues in your relationship, in your mental strength, and also it is going to be giving you some kind of issues with your kids also. So you need to be really careful about your health, about your mental as well as physical health. And this can be the time, respiratory issues, because moon is in your fourth house. But once Saturn turns direct, please don't feel bad about whatever has happened. Just embrace the period that you're heading to. It is a good period you're heading to. It is going to get better for you. Don't worry about your Yogacara turning direct. It is a good time period. So make sure that you're using it. Discipline yourself. If you're disciplined and if you're taking care of your body, yourself, and your relationship, you're good to go. Then moon is going to be in your fifth house on the 27th afternoon till the 29th. Don't be overindulgent in your relationship, in your expression, also, entertainment. You have to draw a line. In your romance, you can be overindulgent, physical. And then it could be that you are making some wrong decisions regards to your job, regards to your project, regards to your creativity. So you need to be cautious. But this is a good time for travels if you want to plan your certification program now. So you can do it. If you have to redo your CV, you can do it, and you can just send it to others. So you are on that path. You want to change the job, or you're thinking of meeting your bosses, etc., because it's 8th from the 10th. So that means there is some transition happening. Okay, maybe the job place is changing, or boss is changing, some department change happens, or you are assigned a lot of work. Maybe multitasking, can also happen. Progeny, childbirth. Also, maybe your children require some attention, or children are going to be leaving you and going overseas. That can also happen, because from the 5th house, 10th house has a Lagnesh also transiting the Libra sign ruler Venus, which is going to be. So from the 5th house, the Lord of the 5th is turning direct, and the Yoga Karagraha for Aquarius is going to be also shifting to the Scorpio sign, which is the 10th. So it is good for your career progress, or your children's career, I would say. Your partner's career, your romantic partner's career as well. Then Moon lastly will be in your 6th house on the 29th evening till the 30th. So this is the time when you should be, working on your litigation, on your health, on your competition, or on your exam that you have to sit for. So this is the time you should be reviewing all the documents as well. If you have to sign any legal papers, you can do it on the 29th evening onwards. So that's when, you will be able to decide well. Your mind is going to be fresh and doing these kind of things. Though it's a weekend, so maybe you're going to be discussing things with others, or the legal people, maybe a lawyer or someone. So you can be doing that. And Saturn, as it is turning direct, Venus is changing signs, Mercury is turning direct. So things are moving in the direction you wish to. So travels, investments, relationship, and your career. All these karakas, the significations are going to trigger. It is definitely dependent on your personal chart. In case you want to know something very minutely important, you should not skip booking a reading with an astrologer of your choice. I always repeat that, because it's my destiny if you have to come to me, and your destiny which is interlinked. So I never ever force anyone for anything. You should book the reading, you should book the reading from me only, you should pay this much. No, I'm not rigid for anything. If you are genuinely having problem, you can pay half the amount now, and you can pay me anytime in this lifetime. Anytime. There are so many people who actually, owe me. I never asked any money from them, because it's their karma or my karma with them which had to quit. But it should be a genuine case. I don't even charge, many a times it's so happened that I've done the reading for free. But people have started to take me for granted. That is something, anything coming for free goes to a waste bin. I've seen it's just a trash bin. So don't waste my energy by sending the emails to my team saying that we are in such a bad shape. Please, ma'am does free readings also, or ma'am takes money later also. That doesn't work for anyone. Do remember, karma reaches faster than I will reach you guys. So please, if you want to book a reading with me, you're most welcome to. If you want to book a reading with someone else, if you have a pinpointed question, you must actually not save money on these things. Because this guidance, especially, if the astrologer is not a novice, knows about the chart well, and gives you the right kind of reading, it's worth it. It's really worth it. So if you have any queries, you should book a reading with me at vlastrology24@gmail.com. I don't have any phone number. So if you are interested, you can simply just put that effort to reach me. I don't give my phone number to anyone. Okay. I used to give, then my team was like having sleepless nights because it was going on ringing and ringing and ringing and ringing, and I don't know for what. Anyhow, this Libra people, good time ahead, no doubt about it. You can also offer white flowers on your altar. wherever your altar is. As I had asked you for job change, getting job offer letter last Friday, I got it. Thanks. Gemini, Lagna, Mercury. Oh, that's so nice, Nirja. Congratulations. Thank you for your feedback. I'm so happy. So happy for you. Libra Lagna, Shani Guru Dasha, Shani in the third, Guru in the first, facing a lot of back-to-back infections, inflammations in the throat. You must understand the inflammations are because Mars is in your second house, Sun is in your second house, and once Venus also goes there, you can have little more trouble there. So you need to have honey, jaggery. You can mix them, and you can also mix lemon. That's Venus also transiting. So honey, jaggery, water, and lemon. So just mix it well and have it in the warm water. I'm not saying to have it in the cold water, or lukewarm water will be good. Sinus, throat, all that, I can see because Mars and Sun are there. So you need to take care. And any which ways, Shani, Guru Dasha, Shani Dasha, for you guys is good because Shani is your Yoga Karagraha. But if it is afflicted by Rahu or Ketu, then the Dasha is going to be not that great. So you must recite Hanuman Chalisa for sure if you are in Shani Dasha, or you should recite some Shani mantra. Okay. Libra Lagna, Shani Guru Dasha, Shani third house. I've given the answer, Priyanka. Okay. So yeah, I will be doing the question for Capricorn ascendant later. Pisces Lagna also later. And thank you. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is Scorpio. So that's the reason my videos are so long, because I can't say a no, and my team says, ma'am, you're too kind. I said, so what? But yeah, that's not good for the profession actually, If you're a professional, then you need to, but I can't do it. It's okay. Anyhow, for Scorpio natives, Moon is going to be in your, Moon is going to be in your second, third, fourth, and fifth houses this week. To start with, Moon is going to be in your second house on the 24th in the Sagittarius sign, forming an exchange with Jupiter for a day. So this is good for filing any kind of document. It is good for writing, documentation, media, presentation, self-branding, making money out of money, travels. All that will happen on the 20th. Not all that. Either or of these might trigger. It could be that you are going to be meeting your family if you are staying away, or you're going to be discussing some new projects with your mentors, also gurus, teachers, etc. You want to take their guidance because Jupiter is forming an exchange, no? So Jupiter is in its own spot and Moon is in its own. So this is good for connecting with your family, also taking some kind of advice from them. Then Moon is going to be transiting your third house, and that's happening on the 25th till the 27th afternoon. So this is good for, when Moon was in the second house. One more thing, I've seen, you can put money in the bank, or you can operate your bank on this day also, because there's an exchange. Okay. And then Moon moves into your third house. Third house is your journeys, your short journeys, your communication, your neighbors, your friends, your help. Basically, they are the arms. So they are the helping hands. So maybe your co-workers, your subordinates are going to be traveling with you for some project on this day. You're going to be connecting with your siblings on this day. They might just help you. Or you are going to be going on or maybe you're going in for some documentation on this day, and that will get clicked. Maybe you're applying for some visa or something, or PR or something, so you might just get the good news on this day. This is a good time for making, if you are a YouTuber, you might just make a beautiful video which is out of the blue, you didn't even think of, and you will get it. So this is something which is going to trigger when Moon is going to be in your third house, and then Moon moves into your fourth on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, and that's in the Aquarius sign where Rahu is there. So fourth house, you must understand, is the time when you actually need to guard your emotions. You need to work on yourself also, because you must understand this is the lap of the mother. So this is the comfort zone. So maybe, mentally you are so anxious that your health is going downhill. It's taking a toll on your health, on your mental setup, because Rahu gives a lot of anxiety, a lot of obsession about your home environment, mother. So all these things you need to figure out yourself. What is it that is bothering you? What kind of stress levels are depending on your personal chart? And of course, maybe you're going to be working on your fixing a leakage. You purchase a property, you're working on it, you're redoing it, so you can be a little anxious. What color should be put in the living area? So that is something you need to maybe minutest or to the level of purchasing property. So this can be a little anxious kind of a 2 days that you need to figure out yourself. What is it? It's causing the worry. It can be some health issue that you can have, or maybe some friend has left you, and we call it a quits. So it could be anything of that sort. So you need to be really polite to yourself. Be compassionate. First thing first, that you are born to quit your karma with others, and others are born to quit their karma with you. Maybe it's not a good karma that you have done in the past life, so you have to quit that karma this life. So you have to accept certain things, that this is not going in my favor, because I have to quit my karma with this particular incidents. So you need to have that, when Rahu is there, you need to take things easy. Anxious you must be, and lot of childhood trauma, maybe some childhood traumas are coming back. So it can be either or of these sorts. Then moon moves into your 5th house. And also, when moon and Rahu are together, I must tell you, somebody, I just remember somebody booked a reading and was a Scorpio rising, and we take Scorpios as really bad people. I've seen and that person was Scorpio, and very compassionate and very helpful, and most of the Scorpios, I get along well with them. They are so emotionally well equipped, I would say. They are emotional, but they don't project that they are emotional. They project very strong in the public. But you know what? When you are going to an astrologer, you're seeking an astrologer, so you definitely are going to share each and everything, all the aspects. So when there was this person having this combination, of moon and Rahu in the 4th house, he's born with this, okay? So what happens whenever it is about the mother, or there is something to do with friends, he always lands up in helping them, they're doing for others, and then lands up into lot of emotional turmoil. And with this Rahu return happening for Scorpio native especially, this has made them too much. First of all, it's the 12th house from the 5th, so detached from the relationship. Or you will meet those kinds of people who are going to ruin your mental peace, or deviate you from your path. You will be always under pressure. You will always be feeling a lot of turmoil in relationship, suffocation in relationship also. And the same thing was applicable in the natal chart of this person. He says that whosoever comes into my life is just taking and sucking the energies from me. So you need to be really very, very compassionate to yourself first. That is why I always say that see who is here to consume you and who is here to give you. It's not that you are taking from someone and you're not giving back. Definitely you will be having that balancing impact, but at the same time you need to see that person is just using you. You have to use your brain, because Rahu is in your 12th house from the 5th. Relationship, romance, children. So children consume your energies, or children are going away from you, or children are in that soup, I would say, in relationship of theirs also. They can have some trouble. So you need to figure that out, how you can handle the energies first. Thank God, and just come out of that relationship. If you have come out of this relationship, you're lucky. So work on your inner transformation now. How you can heal yourself, how you can be more compassionate to yourself. So that is something is required when Moon and Rahu are together this week also. So this whole thing that I just shared with you is because Rahu and Moon are going to be together. This is the time you need to work on your relationship with yourself. Okay? Heal yourself. Then Moon moves into your 5th house on the 30th and 29th onwards. It moves in your 5th house. Now, you know, 5th house is the house of creativity, entertainment, romance, children. And also, you know, you need to, because you have it on the 5th house Pisces sign, so you need to guard your emotions now. Don't get carried away in your relationship. Some ex relationship might just come back. It can consume your energies again. So that is something you need to be careful about again. And also forgive, but don't forget. That is something I have learned hard way. So I do forgive. I don't forget, because maybe, you know, I will take some time. Maybe I need to get into that dementia. So maybe that will happen. Yeah, I'm also working on myself. I'm not God. I do have certain setbacks in my life. I'm also healing, and this year has been really a turmoil-full year for me. Just pray for me that this ends well, because still we have a month to go through. So I hope everything is well for you all also. I'm waiting for Saturn to turn direct also. So I'm sure it is going to be good for you all. And this might just bring about some kind of magnetism, guard tone. Don't be too harsh with anyone. Mars is there in your 1st house. Thankfully, Venus will be there, so it will soften your tone. Don't be impulsive. If you can just have neem leaves, I've seen if you consume neem leaves, it definitely is positive. So boil the water and add 10 leaves in that water, neem. So you can just Google and see what is neem, and also add a little bit of jaggery into it. See, neem is very bitter and jaggery is sweet. So Sun and Mars. So if you add it and boil it in the water, you definitely will feel better. Your system will get cleared up. If at all it is giving you trouble, anyone can do this remedy. And this is Ayurvedic remedy, so anybody and everybody can do it. And also you can consume jaggery also in the morning, just pop it in. Not that you get sugar now, diabetes. For those you should not be, but you can just pop in a little bit of jaggery in the morning before leaving for work, and then you can come back and have a little bit of jaggery and then enter the house or something like that. So that is a remedy that I keep giving to the ones who are having Mars in the 1st house or forming a connection with the Lagnesh. If Mars is there or Sun is there, so you should do this remedy any which ways. Okay. And Venus is turning, Mercury is turning direct for you guys. It's good for you. 11th Lord is retrograde right now, so it will give you some relief in finances. In case you have made a lot of money, so it is definitely because you have a retrograde planet in your chart. Saturn is turning direct. It is going to be very positive for you guys, because it is inching forward towards your 6th house now. It was moving backwards, so you were having issues in relationship, you were having issues at home, you must have changed your place, dwelling place, maybe, most of you have, so I know it. So it might just be the time when you can have some kind of changes, in the relationship also. Okay, so good time that you all are heading to. Coming to the next one, that is, and do the remedy that I've given you for the neem leaves. Okay, so coming to the next one, that is Sagittarius. All right. For Sagittarius natives, Moon is going to be over your 1st, 2nd, 3rd, and the 4th houses this week. So personal reset, money and skills, then home matters, intentions, journaling, prize your work, chase dues, family resolutions, and also real estate talks, etc. You can, just do some kind of stretching or something. All that I will be coming to now. With moon in the first house, this is like a reset mode. Now this moon has come out of the 12th house and is in the first. So it is definitely going to be giving you that initiation now. You're going to be taking care of your emotions, you're nurturing, you're changing, you're starting some new project or something. 24th is a busy day for you also. Saturn is looking at the first house as well, and so is Ketu. So you might just be, overloaded with a lot of work, and there is a possibility of you connecting with your boss today and discussing some new projects also. So that is something which is going to trigger, and it definitely is good for travels, good for connecting with your partner in relationship, or you might just meet someone this day. You might just discuss something romantically, carer, or something which is going to be towards your emotions, which will highlight the emotions. And there's an exchange between Jupiter and moon also. Eat light, don't overeat. Then moon is going to be in your second house, and 25th to the 27th afternoon, moon is going to be in your second house. So this is when you will be discussing your finances. You might just be planning your budget. You might just connect with your family, and this can be the time to maybe discuss something very important with your bosses and seniors also. You might just be going in for some litigation. You might just be filing a litigation or a lawsuit on this day. And this can trigger a new job if you were waiting for, or a profile change also can happen, because Saturn is turning direct, not to forget that. And then moon is going to be in your, and this is a good time for your children, for student natives to join a new job, etc. This is good. Family resolutions, definitely. And moon moves into your third house, and that's happening on the 27th afternoon till the 29th, and it's going to be conjunct Rahu. It's going to be trying to Mercury, direct Mercury on this day, and Venus is going to be changing signs and is going to be leaving this trinal zone. So moon and Rahu combination, you must understand, in the third house is not bad actually. So this is the time when your siblings are going to the foreign land, you're connecting with them, or there is a visa that you were waiting for, you get it, or some documentation discrepancy can happen. You're just filing something, you are confused on, or maybe there is some false statement which was made by someone, and you just did not get, not statement but information, some false information has impacted you mentally. Suppose you're traveling to a place, you thought that this will be resolved, particular zone you were entering into, and you thought that it will be resolved, but it did not, because there was a wrong information. You were supposed to go east, but you went west. That kind of a situation can come up when moon is with Rahu. And there's a lot of confusion, with Rahu, there's always a confusion I've seen, because you can't see Rahu, isn't it? So what happens? These are the nodes, they are just the points. So when moon and Rahu are conjunct, this is where, this is going to get active. Rahu is going to be more stronger or active. So you need to check your taste buds. You need to take care of your shoulders. You can have pains, or maybe, you're going to be working too much during this time and you're tired. So you need to, because Rahu is like, let me do this, let me do this, let me do that also. So he's obsessive. When he starts, you're traveling and you're eating a lot while traveling with moon there. Moon, Rahu in Aquarius. So maybe you're going out with your friends, or maybe you're going with your subordinates on travels, and you're traveling and you are overeating and you have stomach upset. So that you have to take care during this time. It's the third house, communication. Maybe there's some communication gap. You said something and people perceive it to something else. So this can create some kind of misunderstanding. Then moon moves into your fourth house, and there's a Saturn waiting there on the 29th evening till the 30th. Moon is going to be in your fourth house. Now this can be the day when you can make some impulsive decisions. Saturn says relax. Saturn says take it easy. Saturn says there's a lot of pressure. So maybe your the mother is going to be quite pressing and quite disciplined and charging you. Oh, do this, do that, and you've done wrong. She's projecting that, and you have to just change instantly. So this can be the time when there is a lot of work at home also, and this can bring about some changes in your modification in your house. Maybe there is some leakage, you have to fix it, or there is some purchase of property, or you're going to be shifting out from the place where you are, because Saturn is also turning stationary direct. So there is a strong probability of shifting out from the place where you are, your dwelling place. So maybe you're in the foreign land already, so you're coming back to your country, or the vice versa. So it depends on your personal chart, of course. And your Lagnesh is also retrograding in your 8th house. It also is going to, because 4th Lord is in the 8th. So this also brings about some change in your or relocation in your place where you are from there. Okay. So this is something you have to check in your natal chart as well. Venus is going to be changing signs, is going to be in the 12th house. 11th Lord in the 12th house is good for some relief in the foreign land in case you were having a lot of expenditure there. So this will definitely be bringing about some saving now. Though it was better in your 11th house, but yeah, in the 12th house, at least it is like an exalted Venus. So it is going to give you that inclination. Maybe you're going to be traveling to a retreat, or you're going to be rejuvenating yourself with Venus in the 12th house. So it's good only. You might just spend on some kind of rejuvenation, or maybe spa or massages, when you're working on your body. So this is going to be a good transit for you guys. And Mercury is direct, Saturn is turning direct. So it is again good for your investments, planning, etc. If you have to propose someone, if you want to, don't get into the trap of the ex relationship. It might just be bringing about heartbreak. So don't fall prey to that. There can be some issue that you have to go through. That is something you have to take care of only. Okay, as it is when Ketu is in the Leo sign, I've seen people breaking up and often, and relationships are really going downhill. But do remember, it depends on your personal chart. The intensity will vary, or it might just not happen at all. Maybe you have a strong planet which is protecting your 7th house, your 5th house, or your Venus or your Mars. So that is why the relationships don't break. Even if you want to break, you can't, because the planetary positions are such. Okay, so this is something which is going to be definitely the case. And this is a sensitive topic, LGBTQIA community. But yeah, it is because we have a Mars Dasha right now. So it is going to be coming up even more. It is going to rise even more. And I'll take up the Capricorn questions later. I don't think so. There is a question regards to, okay, you can donate something in yellow on Thursdays. And there are questions regards to Capricorn. Okay, I'll answer Capricorn in the Capricorn reading, but I hope you guys don't have it. Sagittarius, is it? Okay. Okay. Where are the questions gone now? Suddenly. One sec. Okay. So let's move on to the next one, that is Capricorn. Actually, somebody had commented that my views and my subscribers are going down. Is it really that scary, or does it really matter? I really want to understand how these numbers are so important in life, more than people. I am giving weightage to people. I'm giving weightage and importance to you guys. So how does it, I don't know, how does it matter if the subscriptions are, I'm just doing it. Even if one person is watching me, I will still do it. I can promise that for life. I can do it seriously. I mean it. Even if I'm left with one subscriber, I will do it. Anyhow, Capricorn. Yo. Oh yeah, there are. I'll discuss this separately. I know why all this is happening. See, these are sensitive topics, when we talk about all this. So we need to be really, separate videos for these. Coming to this sign of Capricorn, and this is for you guys. The best part is the Saturn this week is turning direct. For sure, you will feel better. I can commit that. I can promise that. You guys are going to be heading to a good time period. You are going to be communicative. You're going to be talking to people. You're meeting people. You're going to be touching upon hearts of others. You are going to be in the limelight also. And definitely this is a very beautiful time that you're heading to, because Saturn retrograde has caused havoc, like too emotional and too drained you have been feeling. Okay. Anyhow, now what is happening for you guys? Moon is going to be in your 12th, 1st, 2nd and 3rd houses this week. So when Moon is in the 12th house on the 24th, the cycle is coming to an end. It is good for working behind the scenes. Lay low. Don't, expect others to acknowledge you. You might just yourself be in that solitude and in the isolation. You don't want to be with people. You want to just do things for yourself, and you want to just work silently. Or maybe there's a project that you're working on, or a presentation, and you're busy. You're just in that room that you have, and you study. You're just there. So don't feel bad about it, that I'm working so much and etc., because Moon is in the 12th house. It has to be. You are in that isolation zone. You are working in solitude, and you are very poetic. So if you are feeling very sad, you should write. The best remedy is you should write a poem, you should write a poetry, or you should just write or journal whenever you feel, because it's a Sagittarius sign. So what happens, when you write in a flow, your heart feels lighter, because from the Cancer sign, this is the 6th house. So you will feel that, that vent is there, and you feel light. Your health gets better. So always write something. For Capricorn natives, whenever Moon is in the 12th house, and journal. That's the remedy also for you guys. Okay. And there can be that you're traveling on this day, or you're feeling a little uneasy because some of your gadget just broke, and you just could not afford to lose it, or just feeling uneasy. You lost the data or something, or it just crashed. Your hard disk crashed. That also is because Moon is in the 12th house. Then Moon moves into your 1st, and that's happening from the 25th to the 27th afternoon in the Capricorn sign, the 1st house of yours. So the new cycle begins now. Now you are, because you were in the background, now you're in the forefront. Everything you will be working on will be like an initiation for you. You're going to be working on your project, on yourself, on your appearance, on your talk, on your speech, on your work, on your relationships now. So this is a good start after the 24th. Definitely it's a kick start to the week, to the new cycle of the next 27 days. So you are going to be feeling elevated. You're going to be feeling better any which ways, with Mercury turning direct, with Saturn turning direct. You are, because your luck lord is retrograde. So you're on your own, till now. And once the luck starts operating again, you are having that divine grace, and whatever you will touch might turn gold, So you just are good to go, I would say. And also, uh, Moon, when is touching upon Rahu on the 27th afternoon till the 29th in Aquarius sign, you must be careful about what your words. Watch your words. You might just make a mistake here. Maybe you committed that you're going to be investing here, and then you regret. Oh my God, I shouldn't have done that. Oh, you paid already. You booked something. Oh my God, why did I do it? That kind of a feeling should not come in. So that is why I'm telling you this in advance, that in case you're thinking of doing anything, you're just, in impulse making any decisions regards to your finances, your family, your speech, etc., you must be cautious. Watch your words, watch your investments, can you save? Are you taking a shorter road to make money? Something unethical? No. Think about it. Take a halt, take a break, and then decide. Okay? Announce, but keep audits open. Okay? Don't share your secrets with everyone and anyone. Okay? So this is something you must understand, that you can lead quietly. You don't have to be perfect for anything and everything, You can't be perfect. No one is perfect. Okay, even, I think if you see Brahmaji, the creator, he is also having, he looks so, I will not say perfect. Nobody is perfect. That's what I want to get at. I will not comment on that. Then somebody might just say that why am I commenting on religion? So, because I'm a Sanatani too, so I don't want to do it. So one must be accepting whatever you have, with you. So take care of your finances on this day. Work in silence. If you want to, just don't share with everybody, and don't announce that, oh, I am going to be. And don't be too critical. Small things you might just be, getting criticizing yourself. Oh, why I didn't do this. Oh, I have not done this. It can bring about anxiety because Rahu's there. Or you might just criticize your own people, your own family. So you need to be cautious. And in your communication also. Then Moon moves into your third house. Saturn is there. Saturn is waiting there already. So what is happening? Saturn, when turns direct and Moon is your 7th lord, no? You might connect with someone during this time period. You might meet the potential partner. Maybe through your siblings you will meet someone, or your friends you will connect with someone, or maybe you're traveling and you meet someone. It could be anything. Or maybe you are going to be writing some book or publish it, or maybe PR, visa, etc. This might just trigger it also this week, starting from this week. I'm not saying it's going to happen this week only, exactly. But it is because Saturn is turning direct and it is going to trigger all of that. Don't get into, don't expect too much from others. That's what I can say. But I can assure you, your time starts now. It's ticking, and just a few more days and you will see that some good news is coming your way. I can assure you this. I can write it on a blank paper and I can stamp it and I can give it to you all. So believe you in me, some good news is on its way. Okay, depending on your personal life, on your personal chart, depends what kind of news you get on your natal chart, on your stars. Okay, just eat right, speak very carefully, watch your words, work in silence behind the scenes. Don't announce anything and everything, and don't try to achieve perfection in relationship, in your anything that you're doing. You can also use sesame oil and light a lamp in the west direction, or maybe in the north direction rather. If you can light a sesame oil lamp or tea light candle, whatever you have, you can. And also you can apply oil on your body, sesame oil on your body, because you need to maybe you're having some bones related problems, so you can just apply it. Somebody is asking, Capricorn Lagna with Cancer Moon. Question is about foreign job. See, foreign job is something which you have to see in your natal chart. There should be a promise. So check yourself. I'll tell you, if you are in you know this. 12th house should be connected to the 8th house or the 9th house. 4th house should have affliction. Then you can go overseas. If any planet or the lord of the 12th or the 9th is conjunct Rahu also, there will be so many people who will be having these combinations. But the dasha is the ruler, the king. If you don't have the dasha of settling abroad, you cannot. So in transit, which are just the triggering points in case you're waiting to go overseas, when Saturn transits through your 4th house, then it can trigger. So that is another 2 years time. But if you have the yoga and it's triggering, so Saturn getting direct can also trigger going overseas in case you are planning to. So this can be the time. Okay. Foreign job opportunities for Capricorn with Cancer Moon in Mercury. Okay, you are in Mercury Dasha, so you can. Mercury Dasha, Saturn and Mercury Pratyantar also. So this can trigger your going overseas. Pisces ascendant going through Rahu. Okay, I'll answer Pisces later. Gemini question also I can answer later. Cancer I've answered. Okay, there was another question for Capricorn, I guess. Libra I've answered. Capricorn Big C Bug. Capricorn Lagna with Cancer Moon Mercury Saturn Mercury based in foreign land is job opportunity soon. See, if you are in the Mercury Dasha with the Mercury turning direct, it can trigger. With Mercury turning direct, there can be some job opportunity. And if you're already in the foreign land, so Jupiter, okay, when Jupiter turns retrograde and comes back to the Gemini sign after 5th of December, it will trigger. Because then Saturn and Jupiter will be in the Kendra to each other also. And Venus's transit through your 11th house is also positive. In the Kendra also it was, but now it is going to be in the 11th house. So it is positive again. Okay. Capricorn, I've answered. Capricorn, please discuss on job. Yeah, job change will be there, no? After Mercury turns direct, Venus will be also leaving the zone, will be conjunct the 11th house. So job opportunities will come in. Yeah, I know UFO sightings are there and everything, is happening. Capricorn, I've done this. Oh, thank you. Even one view matters. Yeah. I love your videos. Thank you. What else can I ask? Is about relationship I answered, I guess. I met someone very special, but it did not last. Still have a feeling. Yes, it can happen. With Venus also transiting the 11th house, it is going to be looking at your 5th. It can trigger. And when when Jupiter is retrograde right now. So when Jupiter turns direct, Jupiter comes back to your Gemini sign 5th December onwards, it can trigger. Okay, it can. See, I don't want to give you false a prediction, but it's just the transit I'm telling you. If you are in the dasha also of the planets which are triggering, then it will definitely, transit will also help you. Let's be true. Capricorn ascendant Libra moon would like to know about potential partner. I met faded Saturn, Mars, Venus. It faded, because it's Saturn dasha, no? Saturn dasha generally, once Saturn turns direct, it will maybe not trigger again. It's faded because of the Saturn dasha. So maybe Venus, when transits your 11th house, it might just trigger again, or maybe a new relationship. Job change opportunities, I've already told you, it can happen. Thank you. Somebody has written Har Har Mahadev, Jai Ma Jagdambe, Jai Ma Bhavani, Jai Hind, Vande Mataram, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Yay, Bharat Mata Ki Jai. Thank you. Okay. Coming to the next one, I have answered maximum questions of Capricorn, I guess, this time. Let's move on to the ones who are waiting Aquarius reading. The readings are not over yet, and that's why the videos are nothing less than a reading only for 2.5 hours. I don't mind. If I'm tired, only then I say that I need to rush. Otherwise, I love to. This is my passion. So, Aquarius. Oh, you're welcome. Let's be true. For Aquarius natives, moon is going to be in your 11th, 12th, 1st and 2nd houses. Okay. Now, for Aquarius, I must tell you that you need to be very careful and cautious about the circle that you move around in, the friend circle that you have. Because, if you don't, then it is going to consume you. Moon is in your 11th house. When it moves into your 11th house, you might just connect with somebody from the past. You might just throw a party, you are partying, you're just enjoying, and then suddenly something happens that might just trigger emotions, or you can get little carried away. So you need to be really cautious about all of that. But it is good for your finances this week. It is good for your relationship with your spousal relationship, I would say. But at the same time, this is going to get better and better with Saturn turning direct for you. Ultimately, we have to see, because it is like sort of a sadisati again. I don't use these terms much, but yeah, Saturn is, I do use it, but it is going to be giving you some relief. That's what I mean. Because when we're discussing the natal chart, then we say sadisati. If it's the dasha of Saturn, then it works better. But if you are waiting for your financial growth, anything to do with planning, finances, friends, alliances, all this is going to be actually a kickstart, especially by the end of the week onwards and the next week. So things are going to take some time, but they are going to fall in place for sure. This is also the time for digital detox. It's better that you, this week, you can maybe, your career, you might just reset your career. Okay, I want this, I want to do this. And some proposal also you can get with Sun and Mars in Digbali in your 10th house. So it is the time when you will experience some influential people connection also. Politician, influential people to start with on the 24th. So this is good. And then it is going to be moon in the 12th house, and that's happening from the 25th to the 27th afternoon. And whenever moon is in the 12th house, you must understand that this is the end of the cycle of 27 days when moon or any other graha is in your 12th house. So that means that you will be working in isolation. You're reviewing whatever happened. You're traveling, you're working on a project in isolation, on a presentation, or with your team, okay, I have to present it tomorrow, so I need to work on it. So all those things trigger. It can also be that you are going for some retreat, meditation, you're going to be taking up a program where you are in isolation away from your family, or you're traveling to a foreign land. So this, or maybe you're connecting with the foreigners for, raising some funds. So either or might just happen. But do remember, this is the time when you might feel very low also, either or, out of all these things. So this is the house of hospital, this is the house of prison, this is the house of isolation, this is the house of expenditure, this is the house of loss. So, and this is the house of healing also, meditation, healing in isolation. So this is going to trigger either or of these things, no? So when moon is in the 12th house, see for yourself what happened from the 25th to the 27th afternoon. How will you feel? Do write in the comment section, I request you, because this will help me whether the predictions are falling in place or not. If you have to travel, you can plan during this time. If you're traveling, you're of course away from your own people, no? You're solo traveling, or you're traveling with your family also, but still you're traveling, you're moving, right? From your one place where your comfort zone is, you're moving to another place. So that is something which happens, either or somebody is in the hospital, you're going to pay a visit. Then moon moves into your first house. But do remember that the cycle which came to an end now is the starting point. So from the 27th afternoon till the 29th, moon is going to be in your first house. It's conjunct Rahu. Now, whatever you had planned in the past, in the 2 quarter days, now you're going to implement it. So maybe you were working on a project or on presentation, or you were traveling. Now you've reached the destination, or you have finished your task and now you're ready for the presentation. You're just standing in front of the whole crowd and you're going to be saying it all. So that kind of a feeling can also be there. It can trigger all of either or of these sorts of things. It can also be that you're going in for some hairdo, you're going to go for some change, you're going to be looking, maybe you're working on your looks during this time. So you are now in that initiation mode. You might just, send batch emails today. There are so many things that you have to do. Something actually happened that my nose is itchy. So maybe something to do with Jupiter must have happened. Some reading onwards, something happened. It's just itching. Sorry about this, but I'm just going on rubbing it. So I'm feeling bad also. Apologies. So what I can control it though, but yeah, I'm live, so it's okay. So what happens when Rahu is in your first house and moon is also there? So there can be some anxiety, some fear, that also engrips you. Oh, everybody is, that FOMO, or maybe, your comparison. Oh, that person is doing well, I'm not. So that kind of a feeling also brings you, anxiety. Or you're too obsessive about yourself, about your home, about your family, about your partner, there's a lot of expectations from others. So that kind of a feel can also be there because it is your Rahu energy playing out. So don't fall prey to the Rahu energy. You can be very obsessive, you can be compulsive, you can be very, maybe, you're telling stories about a small thing, you're just cooking up a big story and sharing with others. That can also be the case, during this time. But for sure, this is the time to work on your personality traits, on your emotions, that you don't get carried away by what others are doing. Because, once you start comparing, then there is only downhill. You must not compare and you must see what you can do for yourself. Your comparison should be with you. Your comparison should be only with you. You are your own competitor. You have to improvise how you can be better and better and better as compared to yourself. Yes, we are in this, world, so we definitely want, people to we definitely want them, to we learn from them. We get inspired, that's a different thing. We get jealous, that's a different story altogether. So when Rahu is there, you do get little jealous, why others are happy, I'm not. So see what you have, see the blessings, count the blessings. In relationship, you can have some trouble here because Ketu is there in your 7th house. You need to take care, and Mercury is also turning direct. It might just trigger some ex relationship during this time period as well. So don't get carried away and don't make any decision in haste, any wrong decision, and it will backfire later. You will regret it. Investment wise also, you have to be a little careful about it. Then moon moves into your 2nd house on the 29th evening till the 30th. Now, 2nd house, Saturn is there. So in case you were unable to save money, now you will be able to save money with Saturn turning direct. Now Saturn will tell you that what is the constraint, what is restriction, what is the pressure. So you have pressure from the family, or maybe your family is going to restrict giving money to you. If you yourself are a student or you are taking help from someone. So this might just be the restrictive kind of an energy that you'll be experiencing. But you will be saving money now. Because of XYZ reason, you will be saving money. Maybe you're having your income which is gone down, or you don't have a job, so you're saving, or you're getting a job and you have to join it, so you are saving that I will be in future joining a job, so I have to save this money. for the days I have to carry forward to. So this is something which can be the theme, and you can be connecting with your family, your friends, and taking the help of your family is or some experts, how I can invest, how I can park my funds. So this is something which might just be the case with also career reset. Will reset now. What exactly I should be taking up, what I should do about the the growth, because if you're feeling stagnant, now is the time you will work on that, how I can explore better, how I can do better. Okay, so that's what. And Jupiter is also in trine, no, so you will definitely be working on your finances and your growth as well. So the Mercury is turning direct, Saturn is turning direct, Mars and Sun are together in the 10th house. So the whole horoscope becomes very strong, and Venus is also transiting your Kendra. So again, this is very good because the luck is by your side, and luck lord and the 10th lord are going to be together. That means it's a Raja Yoga. The babies born during this time will have a Raja Yoga. This week is definitely very positive for them. So when you're thinking and planning to change a job, you will get the job of your choice. You will get the promotion, you will get the increment, or you will meet those people who are going to help you rise at the career front. Okay, on the career front, it is good. Okay, yeah. So this is what, and you can donate some tech accessories to someone. Let me see if you have any questions, Aquarius. Kumbha Lagna facing health issues since eclipse last September when Rahu was transiting Purva Bhadra. Okay. See, it's eclipses. If you are in the Dasha, what Dasha you are in, Priyanka? Kumbha Lagna facing health issues. See, Kumbha Lagna is facing health issues because you must be having issues in your stomach or lower abdominal region. Ketu is there in the this thing wearing Gomed Ratna. See, I must tell you one more thing. Rahu Ketu gemstones you should not wear. Avoid wearing Rahu Ketu gemstones. Avoid. You should donate anything related to Rahu and Ketu. If you can donate, it's all the more better for you. And for sure, this health issues thing is because of Rahu in the first house. Either you're having a lot of headaches, anxiety, or feet region you're having some troubles. You have to tell me that also. Finally, waiting for time, I will be able to start savings in September. Constantly expenses. Yeah, Sonia, you will be able to make savings because of this. Waiting for a job abroad. See, if you have applied, you will get it once Saturn settles down here. And Mars is there in your 10th house. Your Lord of the 8th is also, once it, see, I think it is going to be another 2-3 months time or 4 months time maximum, when if you have already applied for it. So you might just get the job abroad in and around when Mercury is going to be in your 12th house in Capricorn. So see when is it. I have the list, but right now I don't want to refer to it because I have to do Pisces reading also. I was supposed to do for Aquarius. One question was there, right? On Gemini was there. And Pisces, Rahu Dasha. Yeah, Gemini and Pisces I have to do. Yeah. Okay. Anyhow, coming to the last sign, that is Pisces. All right. For Pisces, this week, Moon is going to be in your 10th, 11th, 12th and 1st houses. So you must understand when Moon is in the 10th house on the 24th, there's an exchange between Moon and Jupiter. So it's a day when you will meet the influential people or the superiors or the bosses, and they're going to accept whatever ideas you're going to be sharing with them. You have to draw a line though, don't cross the limits. You can be very emotional, you can be very aggressive in whatever you want to convey. I think you should take it easy on this day. It's a very beautiful day though. It is good for, connecting with them, sharing your ideas, getting the proposal done, or anything to do with your travels, meeting people. Back-to-back meetings you can have also, but at the same time you can be very emotional also if you don't get something that you were expecting. So that is something you need to be working on. And for sure this is the time when you will be having some kind of relation with the co-workers also, some kind of project that you will be assigned and you have to work on. And this is also the time when you might just it might just trigger a new relationship also. You might just meet the potential partner, or you might just convey your feelings to someone. So you have to be little cautious that you don't get carried away. Okay, maybe there is a rejection, so you have to be prepared for it also, because there's an exchange. You can be very emotional on this day, and you can be very because of your emotions you can go through a setback also. So that is something you have to be cautious about. And otherwise it's definitely not considered to be that bad in the 10th house. It is going to be, because it's the 5th lord in the 10th, so it can bring about some changes at the workplace also. You need to take care of your health. Then moon moves into your 11th house, and that's happening from the 25th to the 27th afternoon. So you see, you might just meet again. The meetings are there, mentorship programs, meetings, networks, inner reset happens. So this is the key theme. Don't react on the gossiping which is happening in and around. So that is something you have to be cautious about, and don't be in that zone of gossiping also. If you are in that gossiping zone, so it might just be a really bad thing to do, because it can backfire. So you need to be careful about your maybe there is some talk which is happening and you're partying to it, and you might just be a defamation, oh, this person said so. So that is something, that conspiracy can happen, and it might just be it might just backfire. So that is something you need to be cautious about. Otherwise it's a very good week for you. And maybe you're going to be connecting with someone, you're going to be meeting your friends on this day, you're partying and you're just enjoying also. And again, you have to draw a line, because it is your Capricorn sign there. We must not forget, Capricorn is the sign which gives you some kind of restriction. It is a bandhana which happens with Saturn sign. Wherever Saturn sign is, it gives you bandhana. So you need to take care of your relationship with your friends. Draw a line. Don't get carried away and make too much of closeness and too much of alliance with others. That can give you some kind of relationship issues in the future. You have not planned, something comes up. So that is something you have to be a little careful about. Don't over mix with others, and don't be over critical about others also. And also Mercury will be getting direct, not to forget, which is your 4th and the 7th lord also. So Mercury will clear misreads and reply with grace and not heat. That is something which is the key to your betterment in your profession also. Your relationship lord is a relationship, as well as your home, your peace is retrograde. So once it is turning direct, you are going to be at peace. You will have good relation with your partner. So the communication is going to get better. So you're looking at that peace from outside. So it's better that you depend on yourself and on your core relationships. Then things are going to be better for you. Okay. So also, you might just mentor someone this week. You might just attend some presentations, some meetings, some some kind of teaching ability that you have. You might just go for some lecture or something. So this is a good week for you for that reason. Then 27th afternoon to the 29th, moon is going to be in your 12th house. Now when moon is in the 12th house, as you all know, this is the end of the cycle. So when it is the end of the cycle, you must understand that you are in that isolation zone, or you're working behind the scenes, you're traveling overseas, you're buying gadgets and spending too much money on the gadgets, or you are going to be catering to someone in the hospital, you're spending some time with your old aged people in the house in the family. So these are all going to be the key themes of this moon in the 12th house. So you need to take care of your expenditures during this time, and also don't share everything and anything that comes into your mind with others. They might just take advantage of you. Okay, 12th house is also about traveling to the other places, or generating funds, or raising funds, or NGOs you can connect with. You might just go for a retreat, healing, introvertedness. This is that sign, which is like, you are going to be that inner reset that happens when moon is in the 12th house, because the cycle is coming to an end, as I say always. It is so. So it is like, you have to review what happened in the past. What did you do? What did you miss? What is it that you can improvise on when moon is in the 12th house? And it is good for your relationships also, because you're working on them now. That is why it is the house of bed pleasures. What is bed pleasures? You get good sleep. I feel that is the bed pleasure. Bed pleasures, people say that it is the communion with your partner, relationship. It can make you overindulgent in relationship, physical relationship. But you getting a good night's sleep, that is the moon in the 12th house. But do remember, because Rahu is there, and generally moon and Rahu give you a lot of anxiety, obsession, and also restlessness. So you might not have a good night's sleep. So the best thing is that write. Whatever you're feeling, you should write it down. And that will give you that kind of relief, that healing, and you will feel relaxed. And you can donate something on this day, maybe something to do with black clothes or rice or maybe water. If you are giving somebody water to drink, juice to drink, it's something which will help you instead. You never know. I always say this, that you never know when you are donating something to someone. Instead of wearing gemstones, if you donate something, it's like, giving that quitting that karma with those people. Maybe you give rice as donation. So there are so many grains, they will reach so many people. Think about it. So when you're donating rice, it is going to be feeding so many people, and you're quitting the karma with them. So donation of rice, sugar, milk, anything that you can donate is always, always, always better. Okay. And whosoever is saying that donations are useless, they will not help, that's not correct. That's completely wrong. If you have a free will, you have two thoughts, you can change your destiny. I know ultimately people will say that whatever is destined will happen, and that's also destiny. But do remember, if I am sowing a seed, I am planting a seed in your brain, you're working on it, you are thinking about it, you are changing your perspective. So definitely it is because of your own free will. And if you have faith, you do a smallest of the remedy. I have seen you feeding an ant also, an ant is there, and you feed just a tiny drop of sugar, a tiny minuscule particle of sugar. You're quitting your karma with that. And that is maybe, the breakthrough. And that ant forgives you whatever you did to her in the previous life. And you are moving forward. You never know. You're rising. You're doing so well in life. Suddenly. I have seen people having that kind of, life and changes happening. Dasha, transit has to complement the basic commitment. Okay. Then lastly, moon is going to be in your 12th sign, that is first house, and Saturn is turning direct also. Saturn direct is also going to bring a lot of relief to you. Mercury direct is also going to bring a lot of relief to you. For sure, you're going to be changing towards better. Appearance change, project coming in, job moving. There is whatever the stagnancy was there. Now with moon transiting your first house, with the cycle coming in, and now moon in the first house, the initiator, you're now the initiator. Now you're going to be working on your core theme that you were supposed to. So when moon, the new cycle is beginning, that means there is something new coming up. No, there is something which is going to trigger what was stagnant, isn't it? So things are going to be moving in that direction for you now. So in case you have any plans to join, to travel, any plans to do for others, help others, or do for yourself, nurture yourself, go for a appearance change, your looks change, purchasing something for yourself, a small, tiny thing, you can do it when moon is on the 29th and the 30th in your first house. Weekend, it's a weekend also. So definitely you can do it. You can just work on that. Why not? You can get in touch with someone you have not gotten in touch. Maybe, your relationship might trigger. You never know, right? So that is something which can happen on the 1st of, sorry, 1 second. In touch with someone you have not gotten in touch. Maybe, your relationship might trigger. Okay. So this is something which is going to be the key theme when moon is going to be in your first house. Mercury and Saturn direct definitely are going to be helping you grow, and they're going to be good transits for you. And Venus is also going to be changing signs, and Venus is going to be in your 9th house. Again, it's good for travels, good for relationship, good for starting a new project, for finances, if you have to make any investments, and connecting with your guru, teacher, mentorship programs if you want to take up. For student natives also, education wise, this is a good transit for you guys. Okay, so this is what is the key theme, and I hope you all like the video. I have answered almost all the questions. In case there are any, you can tell me if at all I missed out on any of the questions. Thank you so much. Rahu Dasha Priyanka. Okay. All right. So thank you so much for watching, and have a great week ahead. Stay blessed, everyone, and happy Thanksgiving. Om Tat Sat.